Do you know what is an algorithm? Nowadays, we find several people saying you need to understand the TikTok or Instagram algorithm so you can grow and create engagement on your social network. But what is an algorithm? Well, my name is Erick and today I will talk about algorithms. There are many ways that we can use it as our preference. However, first we must understand the word concept. In a simplified way, the algorithm is a well-defined step-by-step of how we can solve something. A basic example is this. Yes, this is an algorithm. But why is this an algorithm? Well, it's because we find well-defined step-by-step and we find a way of how we can solve something. But why we use that word in technology? The computer is a machine that does everything we ask it to do. When we turn on our computer and the login and password page appears, it only happens because something told it to do. So the computer doesn't decide what it wants to do. Or not yet. This happens with any program, like when we open the Word, the Excel, the Google Chrome, and others. If you change the word asked to program, you will start to understand a very cool concept of technology that is the programming. And it's here where programmers come on. Programmers are professionals who program the computer to perform some task. In short, those are the steps that the computer follows to reach that result. The steps are very well defined for us who can read what is written here. But it's not well defined for the computer, because the computer doesn't understand what is written here. And for that, we will use the programming languages. They are like a bridge between our communication and the computer that uses the binary form. One day, I will make a more elaborated video talking about programming language. You can write it. So, the programmer normally programs the computer to do something using a programming language. The algorithm doesn't always have a fixed sequence. Actually, he finds some barriers that will make him have to choose which path he will follow. Using our example, we can do all the steps correctly, but what if we enter an incorrectly password? We will be able to access the computer? In this example, when we type the password, we find two paths to follow. The first path is, if the password is correctly, we will be able to enter the computer. The second path is, if the password is incorrect, we will receive a message saying that the password is incorrect, and we will have to type it again, until we get the password right and enter. In programming, we use a lot of the if and the else. If we will do something else, we will do something else. And from that, algorithms are created, but more and more complex, to the point of being transformed into a program. For example, the Instagram. We don't know how the Instagram algorithms works completely. However, we can see some things that are linked to it. For example, if they show you a post about little cats and you don't like it, they will understand that you don't like cats. So if you like the post, you will get more posts about cats. Else, if you don't like the post, you will no longer receive posts about little cats, and maybe you will start to receive posts about dogs. Recapping in a formal way, the algorithm is a definitive sequence of executable actions that seeks to obtain a solution to some problem. The algorithm is a definitive sequence, so he has the beginning and the end. Algorithms are executable actions, so we need to write what the person will have to do. And the algorithm seeks to create a solution to some kinds of problem, not necessarily a mistake, but a problem that we see as a solution. The Instagram, for example, comes up as a solution for us to be able to share photos in a much faster and more remote way with our friends. In addition, the algorithm must be well defined, unambiguous, and effective. And that's it. I hope you understand. If you liked it, leave your like. Follow me on other social networks, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.